Alright, welcome everyone. Tonight we're streaming Bells. This is the first match of the season. The season just started, so it's Bells Night 1. We're at the Richmond Pinball Collective, Richmond, Virginia. So tonight we've got 6 rounds of Matchplay. Currently on round 2. And then we will be going to finals after that. Looks like it's going to be the top 10 in finals. So we're currently watching a game of Jaws. And that's it for this game. There's one other game still going. Looks like Elvira is on ball 3. Tomorrow is Halloween, so we do have some people dressed up in costumes for tonight. Hopefully we'll get to stream everyone. Alright, so to start round 3, we're gonna watch some Deadpool. Looks like we got a rat. We're in a Halloween mood here. Alright, so currently we're watching Deadpool. I believe this is the top group right now. We're only 2 rounds into this tournament. Not sure what our machines are set to. It might be set to pretty hard settings for tournaments. So I'm not sure how long the ball saves are going to be on these turns. Oh. Seneca sucks. Seneca, you have to be nice to yourself. So we're just waiting for a few more games to finish up here. We have King Kong and Jaws still going. And then we'll move on to round 4. So the tournament's almost halfway over for the qualifiers. We will have finals. Currently it's going to be the top 10 in finals. Not sure what the format's going to be.
And he's like, well, you know, I gave him a couple weeks to try and justify it and fix it. Everything else, he just kept saying, I'm right. I'm like, sometimes you just gotta be humble and say, man, I just fucked up. And
you put it in the Discord.
You got a bigger chance of that working than anything else.
Me, I just smell a little bit too much ozone.
Yeah, like, don't double down on stupidity.
Node board 0 invalid. All the node boards are invalid. So, like,
yeah.
That doesn't
perfect, sir. You know, perfect is a hard thing to get to. Yeah. Yeah, even my narcissistic ass, fucking every once in a while says, okay, then what do I need? Give me strict guidelines, and I will follow strict guidelines. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, should I be worried, Melissa? Yeah. No, I'm just trying to stay on. I'm trying to stay ahead of the curve, man. I'm playing pinball right now, though. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's probably because I pointed it out in the last meeting, but also, okay.
Pat, are you here? Okay, where's everybody? Where's everybody?
Laura's outside. Laura's outside. All right. Good luck. I hate this song. it might be worth it just for
Alright, so we're on round 4.
I don't want to say it's like
Watching the match on Demo Man.
it's also national. So I mean, you can't really beat that. Like, sorry, like I don't give a shit. I just say the last time I was sick with something else, and then I had a cold going there back in just like 5 days. I got a double ear infection on the plane, and I was miserable, but I didn't know that. I was really like, how this is double ear infection. Okay, and they're like, here, go get it. And I'm like, okay. And then I had a fever, but not feeling good. That's amazing. For an urgent care without insurance, that's amazing. And I got it reversed because I had no travel insurance. So I was like, I always had to watch myself talking about healthcare. I was like getting like medicine and I was like, she just said like husbands on top or something. I need to like not talk about it right now. Yeah.
Ain't over yet.
Jackpot.
All right.
One day about to play the accordion too. Two for the price of one.
Yeah, I got it.
Jackpot.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I also lost my ball.
Close enough.
Jackpot.
Stupid costume.
Send the maniac to catch a maniac.
Wonder if I can play the accordion too.
Hey, you might flip it. I mean, not in this turn, but you might flip it in the game. Yeah, nicely done. I almost did too. That whole Oh no, are you kidding me? Oh, that was so mean. Oh, I hate when that happens. I always am afraid that that's going to happen every time the ball goes down.
Damn, just give me a goddamn mode. Jesus. Oh no, I had it open.
It is such a hard skill to know.
have 0 shots on 0. You know what? Fuck it. I hate you, Juggernaut, but let's do this. Let's dance. Oh, thank God for small, beautiful miracles that still exist in this world.
I'm totally gonna fucking kick your ass. Just watch this. It's gonna be very impressive. That didn't do it. I'm not gonna brick all over the place. Woo. Don't be a bitch. Oh, I don't want that. God damn. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Oh. Get the fuck out. Why am I doing that? I really wanted to bounce. It's not gonna bounce. Where's that gonna go? Who knows? Oh my god. Fuck off! Oh, yeah, that is about right.
Anna was Claire too. Then Catherine. Then Caroline. Which is now available.
Yeah, that's not how you do it on We're on a different. Oh, it has a flip pitch. No, it's not. It is just to remind us of there. That's what I said. I'm player one, right? Okay, cool. Oh, right. Oh my god, it's so bright. What the hell? Ah! Ah! Ah!
wants to read it.
How's it going,
Dan
y'all?
and Reagan read it like front to back. I even figured out how to put the Matchplay stuff in there.
We've got a good game of Pinball going on.
Because they were like, I have no idea how to do this.
Thanks to those of you who are watching the stream or in the future watching our VOD on the YouTube channel for the Richmond Pinball Collective. Aaron's struggling a bit. I think they were trying to find that left ramp. I did play a very long game of Pinball, and I will say it might be my fault because I noticed the right flipper is getting a little bit weaker, so cashing out these jackpots might get hard. It's not too bad, though. You can still get under the ramp, so if you get your reflex award lit, you can get some points there. Oh, no. Alright, so Aaron and Nicole just played their ball too. Sam and Drea left to go. It doesn't look like anyone's gotten their visor open immediately. One of the ways to play the game fast is if you make your first shot when the specific target's column is lit, you can actually open it immediately. That was unfortunate. And if you miss that, you're just going to have to bash the visor until eventually you get all these lights lit, and then you go in for the multi-ball, try and get some cash outs. Another game, too, where the plunge is very valuable. If you can find the middle hole up in this sort of like ski ball ramp, that one is worth 100,000. And that's just 100,000 base value, so it goes up for every plunge that you have on the ball. So if you lock a ball and you get another plunge, that's 2x. If you get an extra ball, which we can't play extra balls, but you can still plunge, that still continues the multiplier that you've got going. So that, not quite. Almost a skill shot for Drea. And right now, that is the difference in this game, is finding a good plunge would put any one of these players in a good spot. But I think the biggest priority here should definitely be getting this visor open, because multi-ball is just a couple of locks away once you do that. You take the far hole, you get 20,000. Not as good as the jackpot, but still pretty decent value. Alright, Aaron's got the visor open. Lock one on the right. Get this plunge here. That's going to be a 2x, right? And now we need to lock the left eye and get multi-ball started. You definitely want to get this, not just because it's ball 3. Also noting, okay, so if somebody else opens the visor, that ball stays locked in the right. The left saucer will actually start multi-ball outright here, so this actually gives other players potentially an easier path. I'm really liking this new mic we've got. Colin's, unfortunately, he's going to let that go.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds great. This thing's amazing. So super cool. Sam stepping up here. I'm not too positive. I think Sam is the Hamburglar, but this could be a different burglar that I'm not familiar with. Sometimes it can be hard to tell. Alright, just a couple more shots. Maybe just one more on the right side of the visor. That'll do it. So opening, and Sam should just need the left block here. She can get in that. That did it. Okay. So now we get double scores. That's just for switches. The jackpot would be a pretty good value at this point, I think. Probably enough to take the lead. To get the jackpot, you're going to have to lock one of these balls, and within enough time, you're going to have to shoot up the blue ramp. That will get your solar value, which is effectively jackpot in this game. The extra ball is nice, too. That is another chance at a skill shot. We don't play extra balls, but again, the extra ball plunge is going to be pretty valuable. She had a chance to get another one, but let's see. She's already got the lead here, 331. Game's taking a while to get this bonus, but that's a good amount of bonus. A planet, too. The planet of Saturn. And then the extra ball plunge here, too. Might add a little bit more pressure, even. We're coming live to you from the Richmond Pinball Collective. This is Cam. I just won the DMV Cup over in checker spot, Baltimore, Maryland. And very happy about it. One of the best ones of my career. Watching a game in front of me on Blackout. Looks like Laura got the Blackout on Blackout. That's usually a sign of a pretty good game. So some very good games happening over there. Trying to keep track of everything else.
Ball one.
That was you?
Yeah.
Wow. Dang. That's awesome. Shout out to Sydney getting 2 billion on ball 1 of No Fear. That's a really good score to finish your game. Starting it, that's a even different story. That's one you do write home about. You tell your kids, you tell your wife or your husband, you tell everybody. You let everybody know that you got 2 billion ball 1 on No Fear. That's serious stuff. Okay, that's going to be it for Pinbot. We'll wait until the round is over. Find a game to switch us to. Stick around, guys. So Sid had a really good ball one, unfortunately off stream, but she's already got the second wizard mode here, Fear Fest. So she's played through all of her modes, the No Limits Mini Wizard, and now we're on to this one that I've played so few times that I don't even remember how it works. Pretty impressive. Oh no, don't. Okay, we still have ball save. It's not like at the bottom. I just don't want her to lose this immediately. So make some shots here. Give us a little bit more into this. I mean, this is an all-timer right here, this game. Alright, so there's one shot left, and I assume that lights a super. She might be out of it. Okay. Not a problem. Next is Meet Your Maker, the final showdown. It's kind of weird this game how all three of the wizard modes just kind of go sequentially, but it's the same deal as before. If she can keep making shots on the playfield here, she'll light her next wizard mode. So she'll need a few more to get into Meet Your Maker, but she could still advance other parts of her game if she can pick a good plunge award. It's Supercross or Raceway, Flipper Skill Shot. A few options besides just the wizard to go for. Multi-ball is always an option too. I would assume she's played multi-ball at least a couple times here. Now we've got Steph stepping up here. Just not able to find it. Reagan, come over here. Let's try it. Hold on. What are we doing? Try this. Try 2 out. Here, you can use the headphones monitor. They're still muted, but that's just for hearing it. So we've got No Fear, as said before. Sid has already played through 2 of the 3 wizard modes because they just kind of go back to back, which is sort of weird.
Wow, yeah, she's already almost at 3 billion points.
Yeah, she's been having a killer game. Definitely intimidating to see that in any other player slot, but it's kind of why I like going player 1. You get a really good chance to just come out on top early and give a little bit of fear factor for everybody else. So, okay, she shows the Raceway option here. And so the next mode up, if she is able to hit this, is Water Challenge. What are we doing in Water Challenge?
Water Challenge, everything is lit, and then you can shoot the tube on the left to add time. So if you can shoot it a bunch, you can make it a super long mode. Everything's lit for, I don't know how many points, but it's a lot. You can get like tens of millions of points per shot.
So it could be the light insert out, but I don't see Start Challenge blinking, so it's possible that she might have her ball 3 lock ready, because that would take away the ability for her to start a mode.
It does look, yeah, she definitely has a lot of light.
For Sid, of course, the only mode that she's looking for is a wizard mode, but at this point you're going to have to shoot other shots in the playfield to qualify this. Multi-ball can still be advanced, so if she's able to hit the skull, she can get one more go at that. I think she's got it lit, but it almost looks like the game's going to prioritize the multi-ball over the wizard mode. Not sure I'd be a fan of that.
See? Yeah, it looks like we're running a multi-ball.
That doesn't make sense, but alright. We get a multi-ball. Plan is simple here. You want the skull, then you want the lock shot, and then you want the super jackpot at your jump ramp. There's a skill shot. Nice, nice.
She hit this guy dev right after, but I think it was too quick.
Oh, there we go. That's going to do it. And we have the loop up next, does she know? Setting it up. Yeah, and we've taken the gate, for some reason, the plunge gate off of No Fear, so balls are going back into that plunger lane now, which is not normally possible. Okay.
Good setup here, ball trapped up on the left.
So
shoot for supers on the right.
I think what happened is she hit the ramp in sequence fast enough that the game assumed it was a loop shot, so she got credit for that super jackpot, got her 200 million, and now she's starting back over from the skull. I've done this before in Monopoly, but I've noticed lately it likes to, it'll give you credit if you're good enough at looping the ramp without even hitting the jump.
We're out of multi-ball.
Okay, wait, so her shots still are lit. Is it possible that just having ball 3 lock available takes you out of the ability to even progress the wizard mode? That's just weird. Some of these shots don't seem to be counting either. Okay. 2 more, in theory. Yeah, it's still just an unbelievably good score.
That is a great game. I can't be mad at that.
I could probably count on one hand the amount of times I've had that score on this game. Very well done. I would be impressed to see anybody challenge that, but let's see what these other players can do.
I'm assuming this is the last game still going.
Oh, certainly.
This is already a long player with a game like that. It'll probably be going a while.
Currently working on Star Wars, trying to see if we can get that one ready, but apparently there's something with the Death Star, probably a ball stuck in there somewhere. New code just came out recently. I don't know all of it, but I watched a little bit of a video. It seems like combos are more important because they've added the standard feature of like super modes, like super ramps, super orbits, and things like that. And those sort of play in with combos. I guess if you get enough that relate to a shot, or you finish a shot combo, you'll get something corresponding.
It seemed like there's new code on King Kong too. You can replay the modes, and it shows you the modes you'll get after you complete all of the other modes. There's like a wizard mode.
Okay.
That wasn't there before.
Yeah, I was sort of waiting for that. A mini wizard for beating all 5 modes, but you can play a mode that you already played.
Yeah,
is what
you
you're
can
saying?
retry it before you finish all of the other modes.
Interesting. Is that only if you don't beat it?
Probably, because it says retry, so I think it's
Okay.
Like you can go back to it, try and complete it, get that map segment, and make progress towards the new wizard mode.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But before you had to do all of them to retry them. So
Yeah, okay, so now instead of just playing through all 5 modes, you will have to actually complete the objectives. And I think that's fine because none of the modes in King Kong are too terribly hard to go all the way through with. Some are easier than others. I think everybody sort of favors pterodactyl attack, but it never takes more than 7 shots, I think, to get any mode. And, you might have to do more than that, but King Kong's a shooty game. You can make some shots. So Andy's already got 2nd place locked in here.
long way to go to first, but
Sometimes it just kind of helps. Like, you're not thinking about a score. You're just thinking that you've got to have your best game ever.
Oh yeah. At this
and
point, you
maybe
can just
will.
relax and have fun, and then I feel like that's when it's more likely to come.
Yeah.
Because you're not expecting to catch it, so.
Yeah, like if Andy gets $1 billion, that's still the same net output, but like hell yeah, So here's that water challenge from earlier. We gotta possibly shoot the left saucer. Adds time, adds value. It's gonna take a drain down the middle row. Alright, and this is... Are we in round 7 or 6 right now?
This was 6, so this was the last round of qualifying, so we're going to finals.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 6 rounds of match play.
Oh, it's 9.
And then a Papa style final.
It's 9-16. We definitely are
Definitely
done
gotta
at this
get
point.
finals.
Alright, go ahead and check some standings here. See if I can pull it up on this. Okay, so our top 8, Laura, Kat Dodge, Anna, Seneca, Sam, Caroline, Luna, Olivia. Oh, okay, they take top 10. And the 10 spot is between Emily and Nicole. Oh, wait, so this hasn't been updated yet. Okay. So with the points from this, Sid will take 25, Annie will be at 21? Am I doing math right?
No, I think Sid would be
Sid's in.
at 24.
Okay.
No!
Sid makes it into finals.
God damn it.
Sid doesn't want to be in finals. I'll take her spot.
Sid wants to go to bed.
thought they usually do top 8.
Said you got 3 billion on
We
No
are-
Fear,
no,
and you're
we are
telling me
supposed
you're
to do
done?
top 8.
I'm pretty sure
It is
it's
top
usually top
8.
8 because they just do 2 groups
I get to go
for
home.
semifinals and then top 4 for finals.
That's interesting. I guess they're
So
gonna
I
have
don't know if
to.
it's set up.
No, it's supposed to be top 8.
They'll just have to address that, unless they've got a different system in play. Maybe they're doing Amazing Race today.
Reagan, you saw
Oh,
my
no, okay.
greatness.
I saw the back end of it.
Oh, you should have seen the first part. Oh, it was great.
I mean, I could
It
tell
was
your
before
score
on
was
stream. Like, I took a picture of it and everything. I get to go home.
No, it's interesting because up on the screen over there it says top 8. It just says top 10 here, but that's
Top 8 now.
It's top 8 now.
Okay.
So I get to go home.
We'll need to find the new tournament on Matchplay.
Thank you, Chris.
Yes, indeed. Thank Chris for setting up this stream.
Yes, I thank
Getting
Chris for
the
everything.
Blue
I
Yeti
can't see the screen. But
into
you'll have to go to
yeah,
into the mix.
I thank Chris.
Usually it pops up.
We got a little bit of time to
don't
set
know.
up finals for you guys, so stick around.
Did you see Chino yet?
No good for nothing.
Gar! We love this game. This might be the best pinball game ever made. Rip Barry Oursler. It's a shame that people just associate you with barbecue now, because made some really good games in the 80s and 70s. And You know, the ones in the 90s, I'm not going to say they're my favorites, but I think they're iconic. But this one is awesome. A lot going on here, and a very balanced game in scoring too. Nothing too crazy or exploitable. I mean, I guess sometimes you'll see top players employ the shats and sort of use that to cheese some scores, but from experience here, you really can't do that on this game because the shats is not safe. It goes into the outlane almost every time.
Yep, up and out.
Normally what you want to do is you've got a few different ways to get your points. The drop targets can increase your pop bumper value, and if you get both banks, it will increase the saucer value on the left, a la skateball. Bonus is a big thing, not just because it is useful in points, but if you get to 10 bonus, you will light your spinner until you are at 20 bonus. Kind of a weird mechanic there, but a limited time offer on a pretty good spinner. So Nora's setting up, she already wants to hit these side targets because that's how we light the 50,000 jackpot at the pit. And that's what I see a lot of people go for mainly.
Should clear your lane so that'll give her a bonus multiplier.
And these lanes up top like to dupe a lot, so you don't get as many spins as you normally would. But it comes with the tray that you might get to the spinner earlier than you would on some other games, just because you'll advance faster than expected.
They already started the other turn before I could get on.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, we might switch halfway through. That's alright. Let's see.
That's fine if you want to. Just let me know.
I'm going to swap the names here because we have them wrong. So this is actually this group here. Seneca is up now, starting off ball 1. Already got 3 of the numbers. Definitely a good spot to be in, but we want to find that 2. Again, getting both in lanes can also spot one of those.
There's
but
the 2.
you just need it. That's okay.
Yeah, no,
That's
still.
big thing with this game is tilting ruins all your progress. If you boosted the saucer or you've got a jackpot and you tilt, you will lose everything. So you really don't want to do that.
This game also likes to tilt through a lot, so
Yeah, it's better to just leave it alone. You're going to take some bad balls and you're just going to have to resign to it. But Seneca should have that jackpot lit next ball. And a 50,000 will put her in a pretty good standing. Five's a tricky out lane there. Alright, and then Bruna is going to be our player 4. I guess just speaking on experience on this game in particular, the B and C lanes up top will give you more bonus than average. The A lane, I think, just gives you the 1. But yeah, that's already 2 switch hits, and she got 5 ticks of bonus. A little bit of extra credit with the way this is set up. Or is that just how they are naturally? I'm not sure. I don't think it is.
I don't know. This is really the only Gorgar I ever played, so.
I did have to play the one at Wax Moon at the last monthly tournament I went to. It's a tiebreaker between me and John Cahotis. I feel like we always end up on Gorgar together, but this is maybe the first time I actually beat him on it. Oh, no.
It's roughy.
Yeah. And she had a pretty good idea, like, you hold that flipper up, it tips over to the other ball, or the other side. You rip that spinner all day. But that's not the ball you want. Fighting slings here.
There it is.
That's part of why I don't like the drop targets as much. There's a high risk factor, at least with the guard targets.
Yeah, but you can see they're pointed right at the outlane.
Yeah. So, you know, you can take some safe shots, but that one just came back with a vengeance. Straight to hell. The Gorgar is a great game because there are a lot of ways to get these points. The jackpot is kind of everybody's favorite, mine included, but you can get a lot from a lit spinner. And if you do happen to get that saucer value up, 10,000 apiece is pretty good, also advancing bonus, and very repeatable. Oh no. So we aren't going to be able to follow them to Dirty Harry, I guess. That's just too far up on the wall.
The TV gets in the way of putting the rig on it.
Oh, yeah. I'd seen somebody on Pinball Maps add some random Gottlieb EM to our collection 4 seasons, and I thought that was actually going to be here. I'm a little bit sad, but on the plus side, we have all the games we usually have. Nothing's gone away yet.
Yeah, that's always the sad part about getting a new game is usually it means you have to say goodbye.
Yeah, it's not always the best trade. I mean, Star Trek for Paragon, I'm still a little bit salty about it. You know, what could we replace Centaur with that isn't going to make me sad? It's kind of surprising nobody's bought it. We currently have our Foo Fighters for sale here. A great game, it shoots very well, great flow, but I'm not too torn about potentially losing that one.
I am, I love Foo Fighters.
I think I've gotten my fair share of reps on it. I missed Rush a little bit more just because the game had a lot more depth to it. A lot more random stuff that you would find much later than you'd expect. Foo Fighters I think I've played through at this point.
Seneca only needs about 20,000 to catch Laura because she had another unfortunately short ball.
Yeah, that really hurts. I mean, she made a lot of progress on ball 1 towards the jackpot and just other points available, but it hasn't followed.
Kind of hosed.
But 20,000's not free here. Spinner rip helps. This could get a good bit of bonus. It's the A lane though, not too much.
That's going to double the bonus, so she's definitely got it in bonus as soon as she doesn't tilt.
Yeah. And you really want to know that, because tilting here is the worst thing that can possibly happen.
Yep.
Oh, good move. I'd say Seneca's probably looking for spinner here, but a late shot's not bad. Chance to be 3 and 4 targets. Work towards the next jackpot. Just a little bit in between. She's playing great defense down the middle. There's a lot of drains you can see in those spots, but she's not taking any of them. Okay, so getting those gore targets, I think up top. Oh, she's completed 2 sets. Okay, so the drop targets have given her a 15,000 collect on the left saucer that she hasn't done yet, but she could do as much as she wants. The spinner, unfortunately, is gone, but that might be the move here, unless you want to go for that 3 targeter. If you get the left in lane, that will also get the jackpot going. But at the same time, a little bit safer, you could just go up top and... Is it 10,000 right now? 20,000?
20,000
on the snake? You could just get 20. Wow. This is not the kind of Gorgar I typically play, but it's really cool to see because Seneca's making a lot out of these opportunities.
Yeah, she's got the jackpot lit in the snake pit.
I don't think that'll stack, but that's still 50K.
Yeah. I'll take 50K any day.
Good backhand attempt. Try it again. There we go. This is a monster ball.
Yeah.
And you know, if you're Laura, you're definitely lamenting how those last 2 balls went, but then you see this one and you're like, okay, I mean...
Would have needed a lot to get put enough distance there.
It's a mountain what's going on here. And you know, the progress being made, Seneca is already 1 in-laner target away from jackpot number 3. That's okay.
Great
and
ball.
we're gonna take 3x bonus too. Is that 3x max bonus? Of course it is. Amazing. That's 440. Wow. Terrific game from Seneca. That was really
Very
great.
impressive.
And I just like that because it wasn't really stylized or specialized towards any one feature, where like you'd see a lot of players here get that from getting a ton of jackpots and spinner rips, but Seneca made use of the whole playfield. The drop targets were a big part of her game in boosting the saucer and the snake base value, and then the jackpots, of course, were still very much at play, and ending a ball with absolute max bonus. Oh. This game has some nasty drift there, that like right to left going down the middle.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to tip off the right, and then it just floats right on in.
Could definitely mislead a lot of people. That's Gorgar. Bruna gets 2x off the top lane. And so her target here, of course, is getting Laura's score first and foremost. The jackpot would do it.
Yeah, that would do it.
Oh, no. Horribly unfortunate, but that's going to be game one. Seneca with a dominating victory, and Laura will hang on for second. So we'll see. Game two, we might not be able to follow if they're going to go to Dirty Harry. We'll have to... I don't know if we can get the rig on Dirty Harry, because the TV usually kind of blocks it from getting back there. Okay, that's perfect. There aren't a lot of games that I'm afraid of here, but just so everybody knows, I'm afraid of Dirty Harry. Never liked playing it.
I used to really like it, and then we had an amazing race where that was the first game, and I was chasing like 120 mil or something, and I put up 48.
Oh,
It was brutal. I was like trying to do the ramp skill shot, because that's what you do. And it kept moving last second and getting bullets, and then I tilted, and it was just a mess.
Sometimes I just like wait and let the game do its thing when I know it kind of wants to screw me on that. No Fear's a big one, because weirdly enough, later you get into balls, the options rotate faster. Kind of like it wants to throw you. So I'm always trying to play aware of that. But this one, it feels like it's random. There's no pattern. It just does it when it wants to.
Yeah. It could have just changed to the one you want, and then all of a sudden it's changing again.
In all respect, when I said I'm not the biggest fan of 90s Barry Hauslers, this one immediately comes to mind. Like, I just don't see it. It's like the same layout as Frankenstein. Like, it has a side flipper, which should make it better, but it's worse.
I like it. I think it can be mean, but I like the challenge. Like the fact that multi-ball, there's a lot of setting up to it. It's not, just spray and pray or anything like that.
Yeah, it's not gameable. You do kind of have to play the whole game, and I appreciate that much, because you've got two banks for modes. One of them's the HQ, which is kind of the more central mode, but the safe houses can be very valuable and are definitely not something to ignore. And yeah, shooting all of these badges is how we get towards multi-ball. I think on plunges you can also advance if you shoot the side ramp, but...
Right now Laura's in Scorpio, so she's trying to hit that right orbit.
This one's tough. You get one shot at a time, and the flow of shots isn't particularly conducive. She did something that lit her side ramp there, but it didn't work out for her. Lately, I've been playing a lot more safe house oriented, because it's usually the last shot I need to get multi-ball, and getting warehouse multi-ball is great. You get that at a high value, you can really turn it into something good. It's almost better than the normal multi-ball.
I struggle to hit the safe house.
One thing I don't like about this particular setup, and this applies to me a lot more than most players here, is the stage flipping on the right is reversed. If you guys don't know what stage flipping is, there is a action you can do on a lot of games with side flippers where you can sort of semi-press the button. It'll bring up the lower flipper, but then the upper flipper stays low. This would allow me to, for example, hit the right orbit and then use the stage flip full press when it comes back down to get the jackpot. But I can't do that because, for whatever reason, the flipper switches are reversed here. So she got her first safe house, the bank robber hurry up. She's not going to get it at the highest value, but 20 million is still points. So we just need to find that. Doesn't get it, but
I think that ran out.
So this is card chase, where if you can help it, you really just want to combo the right orbit into the side ramp. You get a lot of points out of it. favorite mode though, again, it's got to be the warehouse. Because you can find a really good pattern of either backhanding it out of the feed or ski passing it and putting it back in the warehouse, and you just get paid really well for making repeated shots. And if you find that flow, the timer doesn't really go down either. It stays a long time.
Least favorite mode for me is obviously letter bomb. I hate that mode.
Letter bomb's tough. You have to make a lot of shots to the safe house.
I don't want to do it anyways, and it locks me out of doing anything else.
That's true. It does lock you out of the safe house because the shot is on the safe house. I guess it's just where you could advance multi-ball, maybe get some bullets if you care, and get those features. But you're right, it's not great. Oh no. Now we're just seeing a mean Dirty Harry. This is...
Yeah, that's a classic Dirty Harry drain.
This is a common experience on this game. Yeah, I guess my gripes are with the shots. The warehouse can feel good sometimes, but it's a straightaway. It has some inconsistent bounces every now and then. The ramps are not my favorite, and that's a really big thing because I just like hitting ramps.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for a side ramp though.
This is not something we see too often. She's going the load gun skill shot. So you're trying to hit the HQ hole out of it, but she did not get that. And you actually get 0 points for the attempt. A lot of people will pick the side ramp skill shot because even on a failed attempt, it triggers the magnet, which is an automatic 5 million.
I thought it was 10.
It might be, yeah.
I think it's 10, and then you can get 15 if you hit the side ramp after. So it's, even if you don't make the ramp shot, I think it's the most valuable skill shot. Unless, I don't really know what you do with bullets in this game, so I guess if you're going for bullets, then bullets is good. But
bullets advance sort of your like super features, where the first one is jets, and having the jets at 1 million is actually some surprisingly really good points, especially if you can run that in multi-ball.
Yeah, I can see that.
The Magnum bullets are pretty bad because it's just you hit the bullets and you get 1 million off of them, but you never really go for them. Extra ball gets skipped because extra balls are disabled. And then the fourth one is shootout. That is a after ball 3 extra mode. Doesn't even bring you your ball back, but it can get you some points on your way out. And you only trigger it if you go out the out lane.
Nice nudge there. Get as far away from that out lane as you can.
I do want them at some point to get the inserts on the stars a little bit more consistent. The first multi-ball is pretty easy to keep track of, but after that, you don't always have any given star lit, so it's kind of hard to tell when you need a shot to progress. That will light multi-ball, also light bank robber, which stays active during multi-ball, so we'll see what she goes for. Just the outright start, I think that's a good way. The Brave Souls may have gone left orbit and tried to hit side ramp from that, but I think you just take it here and see where this multi-ball gets you.
There's a super.
Very nice. Great shot.
Yeah, so this mode, you just have your ramp slip for jackpot, your right ramp is a single jackpot, and then your side ramp is a super. But if you hit the right ramp, it unlights, and then you have to hit the super.
She's hitting the right ramp pretty well so far, and she gets the magnet here, but she had to fend that ball down low. Pretty hard to make that work. The important thing is she's still in multi-ball. Oh no! What was that? Oh, jeez.
She stares in disbelief.
I think I made that exact same face back here. That wasn't right, but you know, we put the drain aside. There were definitely jackpots made in that multi-ball. The super in the beginning, double the value of the normal jackpot is crucial. And I think she made 2 normal, so that's what, 80 million from that multi-ball, excluding
that was a pretty successful multi-ball. I've had very unsuccessful multi-balls on this game.
And it's hard to keep track of, but it's possible she might have had the Magnum bumpers too, just getting passive points. You know, everything else still scores, and just having 3 balls in play can ramp up just enough.
Yeah, she's about 250 now, so. Senka's got her multi-ball lit at the warehouse.
Oh no. Okay. That was a very favorable inlane. Those are always scary. Not super happy. Motions on the sleeve
You
there.
don't think those were happy words?
I don't think those are happy fingers. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel that way about this game. I know what shots I want, but none of the shots are super appealing or intuitive, so sometimes it can really feel like there's just nothing you want to do. And I think that's what Seneca was going through in that. Nails the safe house. Is that the first one? That is. See if we can get some good points off of this orbit. Late shot's good too. We start in HQ mode. This hurry up's still going too if you want it. It's there, but I like this mode a lot. I like the combo ability. Warehouse is good. Oh, that's the multi-ball start. I didn't even know that she had it lit.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Yep.
That is devastating.
That's another thing I don't like about this game. It's kind of mechanically, it's got some cool stuff, but it's not super. It's not solid. It's a little bit sloppy. Maybe needed a little bit more time in development.
Or I've had times too where, like, it'll stay in the gun, but then I try and fire the gun and it delays like 3 seconds and then just drops it out.
Ugh. So we need to find some ramps here, make something out of this multi-ball. I think there's still another ball, yep. Alright.
And
Last
get
chance?
some last chance.
Oh, no. No last chance. I'm gonna step away, get a water real quick.
Looks like Brenda has 2 more badges to light multi-ball. Nice save there. Pops up into the HQ to start Meet the Mob. So this one you have 3 lit shots, the right ramp, right orbit, and the side ramp.
I like the design on this mode. I think it's something that more pinball games could employ. It's like, hey, you have 3 bad guys. They're trying to kill you. If you shoot this shot, you kill them. And it actually shows on the DMD. Kind of hard to tell, but I know it doesn't. I think it should. That would make it better.
One of them should go away once you hit the shot.
Yeah.
Kind of like in Walking Dead when you're trying to imprison.
Oh,
you
true.
can see your progress with the walkers on the screen. I really like that.
So Walking Dead Remastered coming out, speaking of, have we felt as underwhelmed by an announcement before? I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Star Wars just came out. Of course we have.
Tough sling out there.
Yeah, a lot of people are pointing out, I guess, with this re-release that Walking Dead, unlike Metallica, is not a game where the demand outran the supply, therefore making prices larger. I think people are finding that you can get a Walking Dead for $6,000 street value. Even a premium or an LE is going kind of low. So we'll see where the market ends up with people may or may not be looking for a $13,000 remake. It might have a lot of good features. I'm just, I don't think it's going to blow up the same way. Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
There's those happy fingers.
Beautiful. Dirty Harry deserves every single one. Laura's still has a pretty good lead, though. I mean, we've seen Sam get into multi-ball, and that could be a decider, but even then, when Laura had a really good one, all that she got directly out of it was 80 million, so you need a lot of good shooting and very tricky side shots to get that. Getting the cannon out of the gate really helps, though, because that's a free 40 million that you don't have to work as hard for. Oh, those are all gone. Ready? I'm coming back.
Don't think so.
Ah.
I think that's going to do it.
That's fine. I think you're going to find more points in Dirty Harry just by playing through the single ball features. Or perhaps a warehouse.
Right, I mean, the double jackpot in multi-ball is 40, but if you get a good bank robber hurry up, you can get 50. So there's a lot of points.
Yeah. All right. 136 is still a bit ahead. Not totally out of it. And that would possibly create a situation where Laura and Seneca could co-pilot and take their group pretty much immediately. You can go ahead and take the other screen here, see what happened in the other group. Okay, the other game, Caroline took first place on King Kong, Anna with second, and Olivia with third. Cat Dodge started with the last, so 8-Ball Deluxe and Gorgar are left on their agenda. We'll see how they go. Very different games from King Kong, those are.
Yes.
So Sam's keeping the ball alive for a while, but really wants to find these crucial shots. Apparently the safe house isn't even active. I'm not sure how you reactivate that. What do we have to do to get the safe house lit? Surprising danger there. So I had missed that. I would assume that she had to have started a safe house mode for that to be happening, because I don't know why it wouldn't be. But no, it's the same for Bruna too, so
There's a way.
that doesn't seem normal. Oh, is it because multiple's lit? I don't think Sam would. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't really pay much attention to safe house, so I don't know.
I think Bruna has multi-ball lit, so at least for her, it makes more sense.
Well,
And
now her safe house is lit because she's in my least favorite mode, letter bomb, where you just want to shoot the safe house repeatedly.
it's because I said on stream that I wanted to see warehouse multi-ball, and the game said you're not going to see warehouse multi-ball because I hate you like I hate everybody else. So thanks, Dirty Harry. But we get normal multi-ball. And this could be a difference maker, because just a jackpot puts Bruna in a good spot. The super, I think, actually should put her directly to pass over Sam. So if she doesn't take last place, then she has a chance, even with a third, to make it out if she's able to win Game 3.
153, that's a second.
Oh, that is, yeah. Right, she wasn't too far behind Seneca either, so she will take 2 points here. Laura with 6, Seneca with 5, and Bruna with 3. Okay. All right.
So that makes things a little more interesting going into our final game on, what are we playing, King Kong?
King Kong.
We're gonna follow their game, or we're gonna go to the other group's game. They're gonna play 8-Ball, and they're gonna play Kong.
We'll go with Kong.
Let's watch some Kong.
Pop.
These are pretty fun, actually.
What are those?
Like, rubber
I
eyes.
see. They're with your buds.
The other day I got tapped on King Kong at Center of the Universe. I had a billion after 2 balls, and Dan said, we're closing at 9 and you are going to make this tournament not exist. And I suppose that's fair. Right before that, I had an Alien game that went to 420 million, and I was expecting the whole time to get tapped. I was kind of thankful I didn't, because I was getting to modes that I'm probably never going to experience again.
Yeah, I've had one good game of Alien once. I got to, I think, about 300 million, and I'll never repeat that again. Because I don't know what I did. I don't know how I got there, and never repeat it.
I will say, I guess, of the ones locally, Center of the Universe, at least as of this past tournament, felt a lot better for me. The shots are all very makeable. It still has a lot of things that annoy me. I think it's just ridiculously hard to get the upper flipper feed to even get a chance to lock your ball. But I played through all the Aliens modes, so I got a Wizard mode I wasn't familiar with, and it was actually my favorite mode because it played like a normal one. You know, in my mind, I think it would be better if you just had a shot lit that you need to shoot for any given mode, instead of all the weird cryptic stuff they put in. Like, oh, I have to shoot randomly and maybe the orange shot's there to find a cat. So Laura didn't have the strongest ball here, but she's playing with considerably less pressure than some other players. I think Sam is eliminated here, so she'll just be playing to determine 5th through 8th, which is a good, decent difference in whoppers, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Seneka's finding some good flow across the playfield. If she could get the gong here, shoot that a little bit later, she could get into across the chasm and just continue what she's doing, and it would be a pretty good fit for her.
She's going for it there.
It is a shot that seems like you don't really get used to it as much. It sort of just finds ways to evade you.
It feels like it moves every time.
But I haven't seen this new code, so I'm excited to witness the changes if they come up. Okay.
Escape the swamp. That's
that is not the one you see most people pick first.
That's
but
we're building up a punchback jackpot. Ooh, that almost hopped in right into the outlet there.
Oh, did it like almost go through the gate?
Yeah, it kind of went out and back. That was
scary.
It's like on Jaws. That's the worst feeling.
So, this, similar to the gong, really depends on your ability to make this right orbit. And I'm curious because it hasn't been part of Seneca's flow yet.
But if you're comfy with it, this can be a great mode.
That is a super skill shot. A little bit cooler than Save Am, though. You also have the option to, or I guess the opportunity, if you hit that right orbit, it'll punch back, and then you get a combo into the side ramp. It seems like a bounce. I think that could have possibly come back from the post had she not flipped there.
It's hard to trust a center punch.
Looking over, I can't really see who's up on 8-ball right now, but I see Anna's looking over. It looks like similar to this group, they're keeping the same player order, so it could be that you just started. I found in King Kong that I have gotten worse at the multi-ball considerably. We've lost our feed. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. We did not see that. All we know is Sam's done it for 1-1.
I think the multi-ball rules have changed too, I noticed. You don't have to complete all of the drops to light your jackpots, you just have to hit a drop target to light a red shot.
Oh, you don't have to complete the drops?
No. And I think as you progress through the multi-ball you might, but the first jackpot you can light by just hitting one drop target. Which I think just makes it a little bit more accessible.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't dislike that, but it is going to change strategy, because I think part of what I'd established as a plan for multi-ball is you really want the right orbit, because you get it to the mini flipper cleanly, you can get a drop target pool. You can get all of them at once, or at least 3, and then find the other one. So I guess if you don't need to do that, it's going to
just take a shot
promote
with
a
the
little
right
bit
flipper.
more free flow.
Yeah.
Anything. You can't even make a shot. That's
But I can see why. I think it was a little hard to open up.
I want to see Laura's mode of choice. What she'd like to step into here. Locks are not lit, but if you go in single ball and you're feeling comfy, what do you go for?
Me? I usually start with Cross the Chasm. See how that goes, because sometimes it can be really fun and lucrative.
Pterodactyl attacks become one of the most popular modes, but it also seems like one that people like for a multi-ball a little bit more. I like it with Island if I can, but I would also definitely take it with a pit. And not as big a fan as stacking King Kong multi-ball, because maybe now with the rules changed, it just felt like a conflict of interest.
I like Cross the Chasm, I like Save Ann. If I have any kind of multi-ball that's going to start, I will not do Cross the Chasm. I accidentally did it with the Island block once, and it was horrible. Just couldn't get it.
And the mall can just really deaden in those spots, and I think we're seeing a lot of drains that way, where you got to post there, and it might give you a little bit too much confidence that you'll be saved, when ultimately that momentum starts stalling. It can be really hard to get the ball out of the mill. So Seneca, I hadn't even noticed, also has the multi-ball locks going.
Yep, it looks like she's locked her first ball, so she needs 2 more shots to that center ramp, and then the right orbit will start King Kong.
Jungle of a sweet combo. Not bad.
Why does this button flat?
Decent letters too. If she hits her gong, she will be up to the letter N. The first N of King Kong. Letter is lit. Was that the one already lit, or is that another? Ah, nah, I don't like that too much. Hit and hit, magnet slings it around, and then it goes into pit again. You start a multi-ball that maybe you didn't want at that moment.
I think this is Two-Legged Lizard. This is the one where you're trying to hit the pit.
It's just not a good multi-ball. I don't like hitting the pit. Like, I just hit the pit enough to get here. You're telling me I have to do it again?
It looks
Is this
like 3
Metallica?
times.
This is like Metallica if the guy in the electric chair was like behind my back hiding the whole time. He's being real sneaky. I don't like it. 2X is currently running. I see the target up there. It could be extended. Okay, we're at a multi-ball, right? Let's get a mode.
Alright, what's our second one? Pterodactyl.
Very nice.
Maybe trying to stack it with multi-ball.
It would be nice. Just get the center ramp here.
Yep.
What's our approach on this one?
For Pterodactyl attack?
I guess after that lock, like, what are we looking to do? Do we want to get this multi-ball fully set up, or are we content with making some progress first? She is kind of going for that spinner.
It looked like she was going to start multi-ball and then work through Pterodactyl.
And she punches through the glass, breaks the machine. I'm just kidding. Only my girlfriend does that. 73 mil.
Yeah, that's
and
a good ball.
Multi-ball on deck. Just going to take that right orbit. If we're able to get a mode, I think Save Ann's kind of the best choice, because you've already played Pterodactyl. Escape the Swamp sort of fits the bill, you know, because the right orbit is a jackpot shot. You'd be going for that combo anyways.
And Save Ann could be good with that multi-ball because your gong, if you hit it twice, that's your add-a-ball.
Yep.
So you could do 2 collects, get your add-a-ball.
Yeah, all the modes are fairly balanced. The one I think you just don't want is Cross the Chasm, because you just want, like, you want to be in your Zen mode to be crossing chasms.
Yeah. You gotta be able to set it up and just focus on only that. If you have another ball in play, it just throws the whole thing off.
Yeah, so the best thing you want in these sort of things is any mode that serves the same purpose on a shot as another feature. That's the defining role of a good stack.
We're gonna see some more escape the swamp.
Sam kind of just went in for that mode. I don't think she really cared what it was. She just wants to play the game.
It's fair, just rip shots, you'll get points.
So I think, for me, one of the biggest things with this game, besides just things that you do within the game's rules, as far as just like playing for your own feel's sake, it's really about finding the center shots. Because, you know, a lot of people will go for this left side because the drop targets are good and the orbit's good, and the idea of one or the other always helps. But I think it's very grounding if you can find that center ramp and make that sort of an automatic bailout, or at least within your wheelhouse that you can go to transfer the ball over. And then the spinner on the right of it is also a very useful shot for all intents and purposes.
Oh yeah, that's the best way to feed that upper mini flipper.
I think the game's getting a little bit more stingy with letting you put up that platform. Sometimes they'll do it for you, and then sometimes you'll notice it won't do it, and you actually don't have it available. Something you got to be aware of now.
That's also a setting you can do too. Is I watched a tournament recently where it didn't come up at all unless you were in something like Cross the Castle. You had to know that river or the spinner shot
Yeah,
to
no
raise
free
your
rides. I mean, it seems fair. If you got top players, you gotta give them the hardest version of the game. You gotta give them something they gotta work for. Especially because this has already become one of the most obnoxiously long playing games that is out there. It doesn't seem like it matters how hard you set it up. It can make some people play short, but it's always possible to find a flow and live for a while here.
Yeah, it's kind of like Godzilla that way.
Oh no. Alright, one more ball. Let's see some action.
Put up.
So in the other group, Caroline is guaranteed to move on. Results from 8-ball are about to go in, and we'll see sort of who's got this. Looks like Caroline got first again. Catherine got second, Anna, and that's a three-way tie. That's wonderful. So they're going to have to do a 3-game tiebreaker, or a 3-player tiebreaker. We'll probably see that after King Kong, hopefully, if they can save that for stream. They might not be. They might just be going in right now. But
Yeah, I think they're going to try and keep it moving so that we can start finals once this game is done.
that's okay. With any luck, we can at least catch some of this on stream. But, I don't know. Cora and Seneca and these other players keep playing for too long. We might just have to stay here. Fine by me. Oh, no. Pterodactyl's attack. So Seneca in this situation, I think, is very safely looking at an advancement here. At least a leg above Laura. So worst case scenario, she would be tied with Laura, already being pretty much in the lead here. And with multi-ball ready to go, I would expect a good few million points to hit the score past this ball. Ah, adjustment. I like it. I like it.
But we'll see what she goes for. She just wants to start multi-ball, bring a load into it.
And see, this is kind of what I'm liking to see is content with shooting a center ramp, even if it's not super consequential, but a shot that grounds you and it sets up other things.
I like to use that to transfer from right to left a lot of this game.
I'm getting a little bit scared here because I think the confidence is starting to fade. She's maybe thinking too much about the multi-ball shot now. It's Gotta remember that center ramp's always good, even if it doesn't do anything. It does something. It moves the ball. Okay, one more blue shot and we can light a gong mode. I don't think you need a gong mode with multi-ball, but I would like it. I think it always helps.
I like to see, especially in the lead.
Alright, we'll take it outright. Okay, so I'm gonna watch for this because I'm not familiar with this rule update that has changed the way that works.
Yeah,
okay.
You hit one, now there's a...
But it's different now.
Right, it's not the hard shot up with the little turn ring, it's the center spinner.
Okay.
So making things a little
spinner
interesting.
sets it up. This is interesting. I'm curious to see what else might have changed here. Okay, got that. And then, yeah, okay. I'm not sure if that's always the same, but that is different than what we're used to. I might want to try and find a gong hit here, get this add-a-ball. Because 2x scoring is running, but it's probably going to run out here. Oh, no, okay, alright. Not a double drain, but not the most productive multi-ball. You still got like 30 million from existing within multi-ball. Even though it only says 6, other switch hits still matter. Pacific is able to expand a bit on the lead, put up 118 mil. That gives players 3 and 4 a lot to chase down.
It's definitely sizable. They both need about 100 million cash.
The tiebreaker is going to be on Pinball. So this further complicates the theory that they want to get out of here soon.
I think typically the tiebreaker game is usually 4-guard, but since they already played 4-guard, I could see not doing that again.
Yeah, what else plays fast? Taxi, maybe?
Yeah.
That would have been a good pick.
Taxi, Blackout.
Blackout's good. Pinball, not the one I would have chosen.
It can be fast, but it can also be very, very slow.
Sam's kind of finding these shots. She can get into either the mode or the pits. 2x is running, so passive points can come up pretty quick here. Oh no! Bummer. That's a drag. And I think on some settings, there's a lot you can do with this outlane. You know, you're always running the risk of dangers, but I think it's kind of one of those in-lane, out-lane setups where I don't really even look, I just throw the game.
Yeah.
And it seems like you can get some favorable bounces out. It's just because the sling's so short, nothing ever gets trapped behind it, and there's a lot of rubber around there. But defending on this game is very unique. Not many moderns have the post down the middle, and it's an interesting setup with the right outlane. She is going to get that back. A little bit more ball save, possibly. And, you know, it's just challenging kind of like some 80s, 90s pinball knowledge of can you save it from an outlane and hate it? Like this. She made the right move, but it's not always possible. Sometimes it is, and it feels really good, especially on this game when you can get that.
So that's going to put Laura and Seneca moving on to the finals, along with our
Somehow
top,
I got second.
along with Caroline, and then our top finisher from this game of pinball.
Sam.
Let's see if we can slide on pinball with a little bit of game left. I'm trying to look over. It looks like.
Is it over?
Oh yeah.
It looks like Olivia.
Well, actually, they're still playing, but I got on by ball 3. I had 16,000.
Looks like Olivia's in a good spot. She might have
5,000
millions
5,000
based on what I'm looking at. I
And
could
then
be
like
wrong.
perhaps like 200,000 on one.
No, I might be wrong.
It's time to go.
I am looking from afar.
You're not gonna say here.
Okay, so we're almost done with this tiebreaker. I think we are actually done with this tiebreaker. So I guess Cat won? Okay. Refresh this here. We are in finals now. We are going to Jungle Lord. Ooh. This game's fun.
It is fun. Fortunately, I think I might be headed out. Anna did not make finals, and she's packing up her stuff. So,
all right, I'll stick around, give a little bit more commentary, insight, try to talk some shop. But yeah, we got final 3. Reagan's gonna head out. Yes. Tomorrow. I'm not gonna be there.
then I won't see you. I'll see you Saturday.
All right. Okay, we're gonna start on Jaws. Actually, Jungle Lord is still in the queue. Let me switch chairs here. Get set up nice and comfy. Boom. Shaka daka. Okay, I don't like this stool. I'm gonna sideline that. This here. This is good. Go ahead and get this updated. We should be good to go. Alright. Jaws. Our Jaws is not super nice. In fact, some people would say it's super mean. I'd be one of those people. I think it's very inconsiderate of my beliefs and my feelings, and I just don't like that at all. So Laura's going to start off with Scars, a pretty solid way to open. It does require a bit of precision. You really want to avoid the buoy targets because hitting those makes your mode shots, at least for a brief period, a little bit less valuable. So we've got our left and right ramplet right now. Values are going to go down a bit, but we can still get better values after the first phase. If both of these ramps and the center ramp are cleared, the jackpot values start over at a higher value. I'm surprised that left ramp didn't go. Very surprised. She's like just shy on a lot of these shots. That was definitely frustrating ball. Because right as it seemed like she had the shots going, they just weren't quite getting up as far as needed to go. Alright, so Cat is going to start a Beach Panic here. And this is a great mode because you're just shooting freely. Almost everything is going to be lit. It's pretty much everything except the shot you last made. So you can just really combo out. If you're good at both center and right ramps, that's a pretty direct path to constantly be hitting shots, but anything will do. She also has Fish Finder lit, so hitting that left ramp is extra incentivized here. I guess same goes for the fishing reel too. Just feeding that mini flipper would be great because those modes can be super useful. Alright, she starts cast and catch. So center and right ramps are going to be lit for some extra points. That can be pretty good, up to 30 million base value. Unfortunately, she lets that go. And that is an okay amount of points to start with, but it does kind of hurt from a progress standpoint because Beach Panic is a pretty easy mode to play with all of the shots being available. Can be pretty lucrative, and leaving a Fish Finder mode on the table always hurts. But it's a 3-ball game. It's a process. That would be the secret skill shot. If you hit the chum bucket first and nothing else, you can get a secret 5 million skill shot. Seneca is working on both economies here. The modes gets the extra 5 million for hitting the shark again. Also getting some chum bucket bashes. Now, Scars is not something you really want to bring multi-ball in because it sort of defeats the point of focusing on the shots on their own. But if she can make these shots here before multi-ball started, we can get some pretty good value out of it. Unfortunately, she took a drain, also just taking a lot of buoy targets. But that's okay. She looked very confident getting the boat shots to light the mode and get it started. So if we repeat that process next ball, I think we can get a pretty good multi-ball mode stack that I believe would play pretty long.
What is that bullshit?
Yeah. So I had a pretty perfect plunge to get the Jaws skill shot, but unfortunately the pop bumper just didn't want to fire. Did not give it to her. Alright, that was a great rattle. Caroline's already fighting enough BS in this game, so just trying to get it to settle in that out lane, and did a very good job in doing so. Okay, video mode, that is very nice. Gonna have to hit the right ramp and start this, and it can be really good points pretty much automatically. Can't be macheted, but that's great because if it could, it would be pretty busted. Usually it's like a floor of 40 million. You can be up to 70 or 80 million if done well. Great points to have on standby. So definitely wants the right ramp here. Take a clean shot at Scars, get a 6 million, I think, award right off the bat. Unable to save that. Just unfortunate bounce, and it's just one of those things. If it's going into that center ramp lane, the feed down can be really vicious. But lighting video mode is great because that stays the whole time. So that never goes away. That's always a option that she'll be able to have. If she can hit that right ramp pretty much any time except for a multi-ball, video mode will start. So locking that in is pretty good. Laura didn't make too much multi-ball progress, but she has started her chum line. We'll just take a few more shots. Going for the captain ball outright's never a bad idea either, because that will advance it no matter what. She's trying to get this boat, but it's just not quite working out. Gets a left ramp. See where the... Okay. 3 more. We're working pretty deep in this chum line. Alright. Shark hit 10 million. It's semi-popular. Less popular on the pro to get that, because the shark doesn't pop up. So, a little bit trickier, and, you know, we're seeing some bad feeds out of it, too. Oh, and the fumble of a drop catch. It's the right idea because it's a great way to control, but I thought it was good. That's all I'm saying. I think it's one of those situations where the fundamental approach is right, and that's happened to me a lot, so I would know pretty well. It's not a bad idea. The idea with the drop catch is you drop the flipper right as the ball approaches it, so that it sort of deadens the momentum, and you can get the ball set and shoot it somewhere else. But it's a risky move, because if you're just a little bit off, something like that can happen where the ball doesn't quite settle, and your flipper's not quite ready. A couple quick balls here, sort of leveling the playing field for our other competitors. But Catherine, at least, is set up. Done with the chum line. Just needs to sync that hurry up to get multi-ball going. And I think Laura's pretty much there, too. I don't know if there's a way to cycle fish finder modes. I just think that right now the one that's lit is not the best one. Super buoys. It can be decent when stacked with a multi-ball, but even then, it really just, it's the kind of thing that you're not going to get that many sling hits to make it worth as much as something like video mode without a lot of luck going your way. And you're never going for slings. Nobody ever should be doing that. Alright. If we can sync the hurry up here, we're in a good spot. I'd really like to see the left spinner here. You get the night swim stack, you get the multi-ball, and that's fine because that's ball 2. What you need is you need either a right ramp or a left spinner for the next ball because both of those resources are still there. These are still very possible. So Caroline still has that video mode, and there it is. The real baller play is if you want to do 3D. We actually do have the 3D glasses on top of the cabinet. We have the 3D glasses on top of the... No, okay, that's fine. I encourage it. I mean, her hair's already kind of like 3D glasses, so maybe she doesn't need it. Like I said, this is very lucrative. It's a great scoring video mode that usually gets you a pretty good rate of about 40 million, 33, 30 million minimum. You can get the extra ball. Can't play the extra ball in our tournament rules, unfortunately. Don't let the shark bite you. Oh, out of harpoons. That was not the strongest video mode, but that's okay. Even still, 14 million for free and an extra ball that'll get you more bonus and chance at a skill shot. I always like getting that as my award. Oh, wow, good save. You really never want to get rejected like that on the center ramp. Those are the worst. Okay. Take a second here. Finds the ramp. This is the first hurry up, so the ball's going to stop for her. Hits the shark. That's not the worst way to miss. We can just hit that center ramp again. It's fine. The worst thing you see is if the fin is moving, you miss it the first time, and then you get kind of desperate. You make bad shots. You just get the situation again, so it's good to sort of remember that. And she gets a good outlane save there. Sort of got blurry. We didn't quite see it, but... Yep, we get that one too. The gate comes into favor. You get a close call. Beach Panic is running. This would be a great spot to capitalize, get this hurry up, and get multi-ball going. With all the shots lit like this, that counts on the back shot. There's a better word for that, I'm sorry. The backboard? Yeah. Ignore what I said. We're going to start multi-ball. She needs to, well, cast and catch would be good too. Didn't quite get it. Okay, here we go. That's fine. That starts multi-ball, right? That's good. We got a 3x multiplier. If we can put this shot somewhere, that's going to be even a strong spot on its own. But having this stack, I think, in the first place, and she nails that. 3.3, probably more for the multi-ball aspect, too. This is already a good start. She's working the captive ball. I think one more hit is going to get the add-a-ball. There it is. And we just keep pushing here. Everything's lit. Just slow it down, stay focused, make some good shots. This is all pretty much on the house. That's a good shot right there. It has kind of become a little bit annoying with this game that the mini flipper is not trapping as well as it used to. So balls can leak out of there, making the flipper lock feature of the game effectively useless. Caroline is out of the multi-ball and out of the mode, but the stack still gets her a pretty good flat rate of points. Really wants the fish finder here. She gets it, and she loses it. Same thing as we saw earlier, cast and catch is out of our pocket, but 61 million is in the lead right now. Extra ball to boot, and being player 4 is not bad either. You get to see exactly where you need to end up, and I think that's all pretty solid. And the extra ball starts Quint's challenge. Let's see if the extra ball can shoot this. No. Okay. That's a pretty productive extra ball. Even just beyond the skill shot, got a couple things going here. So cool, we're going to see ball 3 here. Get some possible good action. Alright. So just getting back in, it doesn't show you exactly how close Laura is to finishing this chum line, but I would imagine she's pretty close here. The skill shot helps, it's a nice good 5 million. A little bit of ball save extra. I would just be going red shots here. I'm seeing red. I would really try and get multi-ball set up here. The spinner's going to help. That's good. The hurry up is lit. We just got to stay alive and find it. That's a great shot right there. Very well set up. We can start our bounty too. And that's not a bad resource either, because I find that multi-ball to be considerably more controllable than Jaws multi-ball. A lot more ball save time, a lot more chances, you know, grace periods, the ability to just kind of hone it in. The points aren't always there, but it's just getting that feels very satisfying. She's finding that right ramp really well now, but she needs to get the center ramp or the spinner work towards this multi-ball. Alright, there we go. Hurry up has been started. This is the one that gives you a little bit of breathing room. If we can hit this right out of the gate, this can be very, very useful. That's alright. Don't rush a shot, just wait for the next one. Alright, that's all good. We can hit the and sometimes you can use that mini flipper to hit the spinner lane. It's a tricky shot, but it's something I feel like all these Elwyn games have, is the side flipper has an extra shot that you wouldn't necessarily think is possible, but is just a really cool secret to see in the game. So Laura gets the stack here. Trying to see, doesn't seem like she has the most time in her mode, but a shark hit out of nowhere would refresh that timer, get a little bit more chance to capitalize. Oh, just a couple seconds. Can we get the shark? No luck there. Also had the encounter lit, but we're still in multi-ball. Ball save is still running, and we can get an add-a-ball, continue pulverizing here. So let's see if we can make this work. Life ring is ready too. A little bit of thought with this, you know. Do you want to save your multi-ball if you need to? We do. Oh no, that didn't work at all. Unfortunately, draining out of that multi-ball. Alright. Feeding Frenzy is good. It also kind of serves both purposes, because right now, that spinner, and that was a good rip too. Great example, just getting in this mode in the first place, but the spinner is the one thing that she needs to get to this bounty hunt. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough spins, because that was a pretty weak rip, but I think one more will get her there. I don't think she can start it during a mode, but Night Swim is a great mode to be playing, especially when you're hitting the right ramp as well as Laura is right now. So she is dialed in on that shot above all else. Didn't find the spinner there, but kind of got lucky in the ramp. See if she gets it here. Not quite. It's a good idea. It's a good shot to take. That's a very valuable quick shot. Did that go? That was a 31 million mode shot? Hello? With a 30 million quick shot? Did she just get 65 million off of one flip? Alright, we're cooking now. That was pretty crazy. And that's the thing with Jaws, is like stuff like that'll happen and you just don't even process it. It doesn't really factor. You don't notice it because you're never looking at the screen, but that was a lot of points per second right there. She lights video mode too. That could be even more points to boot with this already very good ball. Oh, great move. Okay, good dead bounce. Great control, just playing this really well. And already making progress towards the next mode. I mean, there's only 2 others in the game to play. If she has a really good time here, 4th of July is not the most unrealistic thing about this ball. The 20 million doesn't quite make it up the ramp, but that is kind of the goal. That's fine. You know what? That is a well-earned 245 million. Very cool stuff. And she'll get the plunge here as well. So already very productive, just getting a lot of shots in on Night Swim. It's always valuable, but very impressive to see just what happens when you get a machete in the right spot. I mean, because that shot hit both the quick shot, it hit the night swim, everything went right there. Sorry, I haven't been keeping track of the follows, but thank you guys for following the stream. Brooklyn Pin and Sage MB, appreciate having you guys in chat. Catherine got her life ring ready. And she's got multi-ball on deck too. You don't want to think too much here, because at the end of the day, you might want the mode multi-ball stack, but you might also just want to make sure you get something out of this. Alright, so takes it outright. I like the move. Is Quint's challenge still active here? Because I think that was the shot to start it. So, is she still able to continue with that? I don't see it, so I guess that's not a thing. Alright, nothing much to do here but hit some red shots. Progress. Work on the add-a-ball as well. Oh no, it is lit. Yeah, it's the left spinner. Okay. Well, there you go. And now it's the right ramp. I wouldn't worry too much about this. I'm just, I'm surprised it's still active. Okay, jackpot at the spinner. Not my favorite place for it to be, but that will add the ball in. Life ring is still at play as well. We saw Laura use it to extend her multi-ball, and it didn't really pan out. But you know that it's a guaranteed ball save in that situation, and you don't necessarily know that you're going to get it for the single ball, so there's a lot to think about, potentially, when it comes to the life ring in this spot. Ooh, that was a great move. Just alley passing it over to keep controlling the multi-ball. Very nice. So she's surviving here really well. And like I said, the fishing reel is not where I want this jackpot to be because it's a tough shot to find. She gets it on the grace period, though. And that is worth a cold $6 million. Not bad. Next fish finder reward, if we can complete these drops, would be Night Search Multi-Ball. Not bad. Actually, kind of scores good points on its own. Raft Attack is available. And this is one of the more exciting modes in the game, I feel like. Sometimes lucrative, but sort of a flat rate of points usually. Where we shoot one of these ramps, and then the fin will come up. We can also kind of double or nothing it if we want to go for the spinner or the center ramp. But oftentimes you just want to take the fin while it's up. Many people play it differently. I always like watching it because it gives you a little bit more inherent danger than some of the other modes. I like that Catherine's already making really good progress on multi-ball too. Oh. And it's going to go straight down, but 92 million. Currently in second, not a bad position at all. It's gotten really quiet in here. I think the music stopped and people are getting out, so I'm gonna try and golf commentate here, not be too loud. This is also maybe one of the closest games to me, so I don't want to say anything too bad. I don't want to be loud and accidentally give away key information about the game. That was the very rare skill shot too. Unfortunately, it wasn't lit. But I have a hard time getting that on this copy. That is what we like to see. Again, Night Swim and multi-ball, one of my favorite setups. Potentially very useful. Just need to keep making shots here. And And chum bucket hits wouldn't be bad either, of course, working towards the add ball, but whatever we can get is going to be beneficial, so just keep the balls alive, keep flipping. Oh no. Oh no. Unfortunate. So lost them both down the middle. Sort of a flipper fumble there, but entering the last ball on Jaws here. Caroline is at 60-something million. Currently working to catch Catherine at 92. There's a lot of factors here, many ways to get points. We see what comes up most conveniently. Okay, finding some shots. This is good. Starts a bounty. You know, you'd think on ball 3 maybe it's a little bit too late, but Mako Shark can be done with just a couple good shots to the left spinner. It's all very doable. So getting a bounty even this late in the game can be very useful. Goes for the Thresher, okay. So that's no spinner as part of this, but you're going to have to make some other risky shots. The 3-bank, more hits to the boat and chum, but not undoable. Okay, good move. Good save, only takes danger. Just looking for shots here. She could get a quick shot here. This is all looking pretty good. Up the middle is going to start a beachgoer hurry up, and that could be some really good points right now. Able to get it. Alright, I like this. Yep, ski it over. Send it up. You just got to find that shot, right? And you don't want to make bad shots in an attempt to find the shot you need. We just got to keep ourselves steady. Even if we lose this, we don't lose the game just yet. Actually, I can't tell. Is it 85 or 95? She might be there. She did pass Catherine, so she does get second place. Alright. So Caroline taking a second there. Catherine with third, and Laura had a very good ball 3, putting her up top. And now we get the best game in the club. That, of course, will be Jungle Lord. Laura's actually already started before Streamer got over there, which I believe is grounds for DQ. Alright, we're going to adjust this display here so we can see all the scores on the board. By all the scores, I mean just Laura's, because she played her ball 1. Tune this to 20,000. Okay. Cool, very fresh. Jungle Lord has a lot of nuance for a game this old. Being in the upper playfield is always very good because these drop targets are consistently valuable. They add bonus, they add points outright, and if you complete all 5 waves of the drops as they are, you get into the double trouble phase where hurry up shots to the drop targets double in value every time. Speaking of hurry ups, these hurry ups are very interesting. The green arrow is going to add a bonus multiplier to your ball, and those are hurry-ups that happen if you get an in-lane on this game. The other one gives you 2 ball kicks. Normally the saucers will give you a ball kick in that mini play field, works towards a multi-ball. There's a lot of cool rules here. Couldn't find the center ramp. It seems like the crowd is blaming Time Fantasy. The game was designed by Barry Ausler, but I'm struggling to find the correlation. Okay. And just some more interesting rules. You see how those drop targets start blinking if you hit one. That's another hurry up in this game, where if you can complete all 3 drop targets within a limited time frame, you progress towards your multi-ball.
What am I doing besides absolutely nothing?
Caroline survives the very dangerous right ramp feed. One of the top 1 ways to die on this game. That's usually what happens to me, other than getting way too cute and finding a way to fumble down the middle. That's my favorite, personally. Alright, we take 2x bonus, and already got it to 9k, which would put her in the lead on its own. You don't see tilts on this one too often. It's pretty forgiving. So even that ball is going to put her in a pretty comfy lead, get her 20,000 after. So not bad. And we do love the bonus X hurry ups, because when games are low scoring like this, every little bit helps, and it's just a very satisfying shot anyways. I can understand why Sid said she was happy to go home early. The guys are still in chat. Thank you guys for watching. We are on our second game of our 3 games of finals for today's tournament. Laura, with the lead so far, is already putting in solid work on this ball, getting her drop targets on the upper play field. This has gotten her a good bit of points thus far. Stay up here, get as much as possible. Down low. I wouldn't have trusted that post. It allures you into a false sense of confidence, but that post is not nice. It's not a kind soul. Catherine getting some good drop target shots already. Gets a multi-ball kick. You know, typically just the way that these bounce, I think the higher numbers are better. Besides the fact that they score better is kind of a marginal difference. The biggest thing is that they're just harder to get. If you get all 4 numbers, you get into multi-ball, and that usually, you know, 35 uninterrupted seconds of being able to play no matter what gives you a pretty good chance at victory on this game. A lot of people would be thankful for a 35-second ball on its own. The way that Jungle Lord can be quite unforgiving. Already a couple letters. Just got to fight for 4 and 3. These are the tougher ones. And so this is where those drop targets down low become relevant again, because if you get the hurry up on those, you do get a multi-ball letter. And for this 4 and 3 being considerably less likely to naturally occur, it does, you know, propose the possibility of switching up your strategy. Oh, wow. That was pretty crazy. So, a lot happened in a little bit of the time there. Chance for a hurry up here. Catherine isn't going to elect to go for it. We're just going to keep trying to go up the middle, get these drops. I don't hate it because they're very useful, but the center ramp is not providing right now. Not currently. The right ramp return getting a little bit dicey. But she put her score pretty well, so we're over 100,000, and we're in the lead currently. And if any of you guys watched the stream for the DMV Cup Finals recently, this is your winner speaking. And this is me bragging, yes. Just happy that we could bring it back home. Because I have a lot of respect for this place, and I am very thankful for the opportunity to get to play and practice here a lot. This is the closest I do to community service. I just don't have the time to volunteer here, unfortunately. So 2 ball kicks, getting the hurry up on the right ramp. That's a pretty good thing to get. Some decent points in those. And decent points in the drop targets, too. All of a sudden, everybody's figured this game out a little bit better than they had ball 1. Scary to see. So we continue?
What the?
Uh-oh. Yeah. I said uh-oh, and I knew that there was a inherent risk factor with that left ramp. And by risk factor, I mean you might just die, and that is pretty much what happened there. Alright, so Laura hadn't actually gotten into this multi-ball feed, but she does get the hardest one off the bat, so that's a little bit encouraging.
No move to give.
And no luck there. No move to give. Catherine not able to get a unique letter there. But even the letter on its own is 5,000 points, and you don't need too many of those to pass here. So, not too far off, you know, weighing in different ways to get these points incrementally higher. That will be another, I guess, 6,000? So that's pretty good. Just one more of those will pretty much guarantee it. She's already got it from the drop target. Okay. So Catherine is ahead of Laura already. And we just want to, you know, seek to increase our lead. Ooh, almost got it. Almost got it. Not quite, though. Another chance. This is a great spot to be in. We just keep looping this kick up here. If at all possible. We're out of it now, but building bonus by doing this. These are all good things.
Shit. Shit. What the hell was that? Oh, not even paying attention up there. I'm tired, y'all.
A lot of chances at this 4. You see just how uncommon it is to get in there.
Yeah, and it sucks.
Oh, straight to outlane there. You do have the Magna save available. It's very hard to react when it's a dead set path there. But it can be done. And the Magna saves in this game are cool too. Because in this game, Magna saves can be used freely. It doesn't just freeze the ball for a set amount of time and then release it. You actually get control completely over how long the ball gets frozen for, which I think is really cool. Oh, no. Didn't get anything there, but she is ahead of Laura, so we're not going to take a last. And that helps. Caroline looking for better fortune to ball 3. Not able to find this drop target, and that would open up scoring a considerable amount because it makes more drop targets every time. So here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Nope. Okay, I didn't get it, but this is also a good path. All good things. Alright, survives. Could take a hurry up here. The bonus isn't too high, but it's not a bad idea to get these multipliers because they get better as they go. They also get harder to hit. The timer for hitting that bonus multiplier shot gets smaller the further you go into the bonus multipliers. The 10x one pretty much has to be a perfect combo. She nails the 2x though, so doubling her currently base value of 10 bonus. And we could see more of this potentially. I would love to see an alley pass, but the center ramp typically ends up being a safe way to go up top. A lot of people favor it. It's not bad. Continuing. Now we got 4 drop targets. We're just working on it. I think Caroline has already worked her way into second place. We might see a surprise come from behind victory. Just still need to keep working, survive this. Oh no.
Okay, it's good enough for second.
All right. So this gets interesting. Laura has 4. Caroline has 4. And Catherine has 5. And that left Seneca with 1 point. So everybody has a chance here. Wizard is going to be the last game. Okay. Wizard. You just got Wizard. Would you buy a Weezer pinball machine? I can't buy anything because I'm broke, but in a way, buying a pinball machine is sort of voting with your dollar. Unless you're rich and you just buy whatever. I think in that sense, maybe I would buy a Weezer pinball. Oh, this game's also been going. You're good. You're good. Okay, so that was the finish of ball 1. We did miss a little bit there, but nothing too crazy yet. This is a great setup of Wizard 2. Not too uncommon to see a roll. The best way, of course, to blow this game up is to get flag 3. That will double your bonus, and most of the points in this game are bonus. But just going up top is a great strategy, too. Because not only are you advancing your bonus anytime you get that saucer, you are also getting 3,000 points outright, so it's really a 6,000 stall. Very good, and definitely good to get it off the plunge, but sometimes this plunge doesn't want you to play. It can be very frustrating. I wouldn't call this game stupid, because I think that would be offensive to people who are stupid. I think this game is silly. But I also think it's fun. I like how Seneca just got 6,000 points in bonus just from pop bumper hits. Like, that's just a little bit of silly fun. Ah, no. I mean, that's like the difference right now. Those bumpers got her currently in the lead. So sometimes it's just about the little things. I mean, credit where credit is. Those bumper hits went directly into those targets. It was very cool to see. And those rollovers at top enabled flag 4. That is the spinner. You would think this game could just have 1,000 spinner. No, it's 100. That would make the game actually interesting. Sorry, that's not how it is. Doesn't get the 5,000 there. That's always a dangerous shot, but sometimes you just want to rip it. But this is good. The center target's not the worst way to go. I don't think it's too dangerous on this setup. You can get some good points, 3,000 and advancing bonus. Just got to hit there. So already built up her base bonus really well. Flag 3 coming in would be huge, but even just surviving and getting more is already pretty good. Now again, still just our rules here, we don't play extra balls, but she has max bonus, so if she can hit this orbit, she'll get an extra ball. It's just more points. You get another skill shot opportunity, you get to plunge it. She doesn't get it, but 19,000 in bonus is great. And that's going to be a strong lead for Caroline here. Okay. I wish all of these women luck in mostly just being able to survive the plunge, because it really sucks when you get a shoot down the middle that doesn't give you anything. It also sucks when you miss the saucer. Those are just really tough. The saucer up top is, I mean, bonus is the biggest thing, but that saucer up top is bonus, and it's most of the safe points that you have here, so it's really a shame to miss. But Catherine might just be done with this game, because she's hit the saucer twice in a row, and both times it just gave her right down the middle. That's not really how the game should be. Look at this rat. That's a really good rat. Guys, go ahead and drop your rats in chat. Go ahead and drop your rats in chat, guys. Rats in chat. If we got any bats, you can put them in chat too. Laura said it's okay.
Well, that was fine.
Oh.
Why did I do that?
Oh, no. I'm like Caroline in this sense, because once I see flag 3 get hit, I just see red. And it makes me see the game worse. And it's part of why Wizard's so hard, because if you played the same way after getting flag 3, like we all should, it'd be simple. Or it gets the same thing here. Flag 3 is lit, and that really makes you scared of not getting it. Let's see if she can hit this spinner. Oh, no. It gets so much harder. Rats in the chat. Guys, go ahead and drop a rat in chat for that drain.
You and me both. That's really rough.
Catherine also has flag 3. We're starting to see it a lot here. What we need is a flag 3 register, because Even on its own, it is so commanding to get that double bonus. Even with a small amount of bonus, it's a huge deal. Alright, stay alive. Feel this bounce. No. And that's, I think, 3 or 4 times in a row we've seen the double bonus lit and not collected. Dropping more rats. We've got the bouquet of rats. I want to see some double bonus. I would like to see less balls where you do the right thing and you go down the middle. And you know what? I'm just going to say it. I don't think The Who is a good band.
Shut the fuck up, Laura.
And I don't think Pinball Wizard's that good of a song. So yeah. I'm going to be the villain of this stream, guys. But this game brought it out of me because look at this. Look at what we're dealing with. You expect me to gas up Roger Daltrey? The way he's looking on that back glass, like, he doesn't even know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. This is all just a maelstrom. I'm not saying that word right. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter, because look. Flag 1's lit. That's pretty useless. So the bumpers are 100. You don't even want the bumpers in this game. Laura did not tilt, which is pretty huge, because she got most of the points in that ball from bonus, as is often the way. So that was ball 5, right? So I think that was the last ball. We have 51,000 for Laura. Skirts the saucer, but honestly, based on the feeds we've been getting, maybe that's good. Maybe it's good to not get the saucer now. Just based on what we've been seeing. Oh, no. And these EMs are brutal with that. Once it heads towards the out lane, you'd have to be very lucky or very, very strong in your nudging to get it out of there. Because there's nothing for it to bounce off of. There's no rubber. It's just wood. You have to give it a real solid knock. Oh, doesn't die. Okay. Okay, so
I do win. This is fun. Sorry, I'm very excited. I needed them points.
Caroline wins.
With that, do I
Champion of Bill's Night, October 30th, Halloween Eve. Goes to Caroline. If anybody was keeping track, how many of those balls did not touch a flipper? And further, how many of those balls did not touch a flipper and hit the saucer from the beginning? There were a lot of house balls there. That is my point. Well played for all people in this. Thank you guys for watching. That is it for us. We are all going home because we're so tired. It is 11 and a lot of us have jobs. All right, thank you guys for watching. It's time for us to get out of here.
That was pretty bad.